Welcome back to Book Brief. Today we're traveling back in time with Kristin Hannah's The Women, the #3 bestseller on the New York Times list. This gripping historical novel takes us on a journey through the Vietnam War and its aftermath, seen through the eyes of a courageous nurse. Authors like Kristin Hannah are changing the narrative with novels like The Women, highlighting female veterans of the Vietnam War. By bringing their stories to the forefront, authors honor these women and provide a richer understanding of history. Kristin Hannah's The Women delves into the lives of female veterans, exploring their courage, resilience, and unique challenges. Through historical fiction, readers connect with these characters, gaining insight into their experiences and the broader historical context. If you're ready for a powerful story about sacrifice, resilience, and finding one's place in a changing world, this review is for you. Pause threes. Before diving into Frankie's story, let's set the stage by understanding the Vietnam War era and the roles women played during this tumultuous time. The Vietnam War, spanning from 1955 to 1975, was a conflict that deeply divided America and left an indelible mark on its history. While many are familiar with the male soldiers who fought on the front lines, fewer stories are told about the women who served, often in equally perilous conditions. Women like Frankie McGrath, the protagonist of Kristin Hannah's The Women, were not just passive bystanders. They were active participants, providing critical support as nurses, doctors, and various other roles. These women faced the same dangers as their male counterparts, often risking their lives to save others. Yet, upon returning home, their contributions were frequently overlooked, and they struggled to find their place in a society that did not fully understand or appreciate their sacrifices. This backdrop of societal tension and unrecognized heroism is crucial to understanding the depth of The Women. By exploring the Vietnam War from this unique perspective, Kristin Hannah brings to light the untold stories of female veterans, offering a richer and more nuanced view of history. Central conflict. The novel grapples with themes of identity, trauma, and the search for meaning as Frankie navigates life during and after the war. Her experiences shape her in profound ways, challenging her to overcome not only the physical wounds of war, but also the emotional scars left by a society reluctant to honor female veterans. Frankie's journey is marked by internal and external battles. The trauma she endures on the battlefield is compounded by the isolation she feels upon returning home. The sense of belonging she found with her comrades in Vietnam is starkly contrasted with the alienation she faces in a society that largely ignores the sacrifices of female veterans. This central conflict is not just about Frankie's struggle with her past, but also about her quest for identity and meaning in a world that seems indifferent to her contributions. Through her eyes, we see the profound impact war has on the human spirit and the resilience required to heal and move forward. Kristin Hannah's portrayal of Frankie McGrath is a powerful reminder of the often overlooked stories of female veterans. By delving into the psychological and emotional aspects of Frankie's journey, the novel offers a deeper understanding of the true cost of war and the strength required to rebuild one's life in its aftermath. As we continue to explore The Women, we'll see how these themes of identity, trauma, and the search for meaning are intricately woven into the fabric of Frankie's story, making it a compelling and poignant narrative that resonates with readers long after they turn the final page. Kristin Hannah excels at creating complex and relatable characters, and Frankie McGrath is no exception. Her bravery, vulnerability, and struggle to reintegrate into civilian life paint a vivid picture of what many Vietnam-era nurses faced. Frankie's journey is not just a testament to her resilience, but also a window into the collective experience of countless women who served during the Vietnam War. Supporting characters, including fellow nurses and soldiers, offer diverse perspectives on the war's impact. These characters are not merely side notes. They are integral to understanding the full scope of the emotional and psychological toll of war. Each character brings their own stories, challenges, and triumphs, enriching the narrative and providing a broader context to Frankie's experiences. Through the eyes of these supporting characters, we gain a deeper appreciation for the camaraderie and solidarity that formed among those who served. Their shared experiences create a tapestry of human connections that highlight the multifaceted nature of trauma and healing. As we delve into the lives of these characters, we see the war's indelible mark on their identities and the profound ways in which they seek to rebuild their lives. Kristin Hannah's masterful storytelling ensures that each character's journey is both unique and universally relatable, making the women a compelling exploration of courage, loss, and the enduring search for meaning. Pause 2s. In the next scene, we will provide an overview of the plot of The Women and how these rich character dynamics drive the narrative forward. Pause 2s. The novel explores themes of courage, the roles of women in wartime, and the healing journey from trauma. Kristin Hannah doesn't shy away from depicting the harsh realities of war, but she also highlights the bonds formed between the women who served. These bonds are crucial, providing a lifeline for the characters as they navigate the chaos and devastation around them. Pause 2s. Symbolism plays a significant role in The Women. The hospital tents, for instance, symbolize both a place of healing and a battleground of their own, where nurses like Frankie fight to save lives amidst the horror of war. The letters exchanged between characters serve as poignant reminders of the connections they strive to maintain with loved ones back home, even as they confront their own fears and uncertainties. Pause 2s. This story sheds light on the often overlooked contributions of female veterans, making it a significant addition to historical fiction. Through its rich tapestry of themes and symbols, The Women not only honors the bravery of these women, but also delves deep into the emotional and psychological aftermath of war. Pause 2s. In the next scene, we will provide an overview of the plot of The Women and how these rich character dynamics drive the narrative forward. Pause 2s. Personal thoughts. What stands out most in The Women is the emotional depth Kristin Hannah brings to the story. She masterfully captures the struggles of returning home, the longing for acceptance, and the fight for recognition. Pause 2s. The historical details add authenticity, making you feel like you're right there with Frankie. Pause 2s. Through vivid descriptions and well-researched context, Hannah immerses the reader in the era, allowing us to understand the sacrifices and resilience of these women. Pause 2s. It's a testament to the power of storytelling and its ability to shine a light on the often overlooked narratives in history. Pause twos. In the next scene, we will provide an overview of the plot of The Women and how these rich character dynamics drive the narrative forward. Critique. While the book's pacing may slow down at times, these moments offer important reflections on the emotional journey of the characters. Some readers might find the themes heavy, but they're handled with sensitivity and care. The slower sections allow for deeper character development and give readers a chance to truly connect with Frankie and her comrades. This deliberate pacing ensures that the emotional gravity of their experiences is felt, providing a more immersive and poignant read. Overall, these reflective pauses contribute to the novel's depth and authenticity, making The Women a compelling and meaningful exploration of female veterans' lives. Let's take a moment to compare The Women with other notable works of historical fiction that also highlight women's roles in wartime. One such novel is The Nightingale by Kristin Hannah, which delves into the lives of two sisters in Nazi-occupied France. Both books share a common theme of resilience and the often overlooked contributions of women in historical conflicts. Another compelling comparison is Lilac Girls by Martha Hall Kelly, which follows the intersecting lives of three women during World War II. Much like The Women, it explores themes of trauma, survival, and the strength found in solidarity among women. By examining these novels side by side, we can see how The Women stands out in its focus on the Vietnam War, a conflict less frequently explored in historical fiction. This unique setting allows for a fresh perspective on the challenges and triumphs faced by female veterans. These comparisons underscore the importance of diverse narratives in historical fiction, enriching our understanding of the past through the eyes of those who lived it. The Women by Kristin Hannah follows Frankie McGrath, a young nurse in the Vietnam War. Her journey begins with dreams of adventure, but quickly descends into the harsh realities of war. Frankie forms deep bonds with fellow nurses and soldiers, providing support amidst chaos. Upon returning home, they face new challenges, struggling to reintegrate into a society that often fails to recognize their service. The novel captures the alienation and disillusionment many female veterans experienced. Through Frankie's journey, themes of identity, trauma, and the search for meaning are explored. The Women is a poignant reminder of the enduring strength of the human spirit and the importance of acknowledging female veterans' contributions. At the heart of The Women lies the conflict of identity, trauma, and the search for meaning. For Frankie McGrath, the war forces her to confront her deepest fears and insecurities. The trauma she experiences leaves indelible scars, shaping her journey long after the war. Frankie's struggle with identity is a recurring theme. The brutal realities of combat challenge her sense of self, forcing her to redefine strength and resilience. The war strips away her innocence, leaving her to grapple with a new understanding of herself. The novel vividly depicts the horrors she witnesses and the emotional toll they take. In her search for meaning, Frankie embarks on a journey of healing and self-discovery. Through interactions with other veterans, she begins to rebuild her sense of self and find a path forward. Frankie McGrath is the heart and soul of The Women, a blend of vulnerability and strength. As a nurse in the Vietnam War, her compassion and resilience are constantly tested. Supporting characters add depth to the story, like Ethel, a pragmatic fellow nurse and Frankie's closest friend. Their friendship highlights the importance of camaraderie in times of crisis. Lieutenant James Jimmy Harris, a soldier, forms a deep bond with Frankie, exploring themes of love, loss, and connection. The novel features other supporting characters, each with unique stories and perspectives. These characters enrich the narrative, providing a multifaceted view of the war and its impact. Their diverse experiences highlight the varied ways the war affected those who lived through it. Courage is a central theme in The Women, embodied by female veterans who serve with determination and strength. The novel portrays their bravery in the face of physical danger and emotional resilience. The roles of women in wartime are significant, highlighting their diverse contributions. These roles were often overlooked, yet crucial to the war effort. Healing from trauma is a poignant theme, capturing the long and painful process of recovery. For Frankie and her comrades, healing involves confronting their past and seeking support. The novel emphasizes the importance of addressing trauma as a crucial step in healing. Resilience is woven into the story, illustrating the character's ability to endure and overcome. The Women is rich in emotional depth and historical authenticity. Kristin Hannah's meticulous research brings the Vietnam War to life, providing a vivid experience. The novel's portrayal of the war is both harrowing and poignant. Hannah's characters are fully realized with intricate inner lives and compelling stories. The novel delves into the psychological impact of war, exploring themes of trauma and guilt. Historical authenticity is a hallmark of The Women, grounded in extensive research. The novel accurately reflects the experiences of those who served, providing a nuanced understanding of the war. This authenticity enhances the novel's emotional impact, allowing readers to connect deeply with the characters. Honoring female veterans is a crucial aspect of The Women, extending beyond the novel. By bringing their stories to light, Kristin Hannah pays tribute to women who served with courage and dedication. The impact of these stories in literature is profound, creating a more inclusive narrative of the past. These stories provide a voice to those marginalized or forgotten, enriching our understanding of history. The recognition of female veterans in literature challenges traditional gender roles and stereotypes. By showcasing their contributions, these stories inspire greater appreciation for women's roles in history. The Women encourages readers to reflect on the importance of recognizing and valuing female veterans' contributions. It serves as a call to action to ensure their stories are remembered and celebrated in literature and beyond. As we conclude our exploration of The Women, we invite you to share your thoughts and reflections. What aspects of the novel resonated with you the most? How did the portrayal of female veterans impact your understanding of the Vietnam War? Engaging with literature connects us with history and others' experiences. Join the conversation through book clubs, online forums, or personal discussions. Share your insights and learn from others, fostering a deeper appreciation for female veteran stories. Reflect on how we can ensure their contributions are recognized and valued, supporting female veterans in our communities,